growing up, did you ever deal with the whole, like, Harry Potter is devil worshipping stuff and, like, book burnings? And did you ever have friends that weren't allowed to, like, be any part of it? Or
not any friends. Because I was friends with people who, like, were able to do what they wanted to.
Oh.
But I remember in the 7th grade, we had a day where we were just going to have a movie day and, like, maybe even order pizza. Like, we were all pumped about it.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the girls was like, she always cried about everything, literally cried about everything, and was like, I can't. My mom says it's the devil's work. And
Pizza?
No.
Who is this woman? Let me speak to this woman.
Harry Potter.
Who is this lady who don't like that pizza?
Him like pizza. Do you like pizza, Shorty? Him like pizza.
Him like pizza. Yeah. But, yeah, that sounds like a total
And
situation.
it was like so annoying because, like, all of us in the class were like, yeah, and she's like, oh, we can't. And it's like,
ruined it for everyone.
yeah, even the teacher was pissed off.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah, that's terrible. Well, for me, it was more along the lines of, like, some of the churches in the area that I was growing up were like, anything that involves witchcraft is against God. And it's like, it's a fake. Nobody's out there like, oh, this is all real.
This is real, and we're going to take your children. There's going to be an owl that delivers this
or death
letter.
For Dumbledore.
Yeah.
You know, like, there's no, like, actual issues going on. It just
sends a very negative message to our children.
I don't know, but
because Jesus Christ wouldn't allow wizards to...
Or something, some kind of made-up, rewritten Bible verse.
We should do a video just on the churches that we grew up in, because that's interesting.
And you know what my favorite part of, like, all those crazy death cult churches was? They were all like non-denominational.
Yeah, I went to a
so
non-denominational.
So if you saw non-denominational, yeah, you better be sure that it's going to be speaking in tongues.
People passing out.
Yeah.
I literally, the first time that I went to that specific church that, like, was real bad for a few years, the first time that I went, I, like, pulled my feet up onto the pew because I thought they're going to release snakes. And if it bites me, then, like, I'm going to go to hell.
Yeah.
So I, like, sat like this the entire time with my feet up.
But what if it doesn't bite you and you still go to hell?
I don't know.
But what the point of all that is, you know, we're obviously going to watch Internet Historian's video, the Harry Potter Skirmish, which Skirmishes, which I have not seen.
Haven't seen it.
And those are the only Harry Potter skirmishes that I remember were from people, like, using religion to be against the books or whatever.
Karens before Karens.
Karens before Karens were a
I don't remember anything else. I mean, like, I always remember it being, like, a super fond memory. My dad would take me to the movie theater, watch it, and...
I remember it being, like, a huge dramatic thing when the movies ended and they were the last ones.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I worked at a movie theater.
Or when the last book came out and people were tripping, oh, it's over. Yeah. Of course, it's not over. We're seeing that they're doing a lot of other things, but who knows what this is going to be about. I always try to guess with JonTron and Internet Historian, and a lot of times it's completely different than what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, because I wonder if it's just like where we were raised in the Bible Belt, if like...
Oh, it happened everywhere. People were tripping out over that. Like, it was a weird point in time.
Yeah.
But they were tripping out over Pokemon, over all kinds of stuff. Like, everything was satanic.
Britney
It was ridiculous.
Spears?
Yeah.
Wasn't allowed to listen to Britney Spears.
That could be for anything. I don't know. And it happened all over the place. But anyway, let's just go ahead and get into this video. This is the Internet Historian's Harry Potter Skirmishes.
Hey guys, Internet Historian 66420 Productions here. Before I give you another mediocre video, here's an ad for Heroes of the Spire. Play it on your phone, borrow your friend's phone, then play it on the toilet. It's an action RPG PvP OMG. Wow, hey, are you playing Heroes of the Spire? Excuse me? That's a yes. Build a team. 400 is too many. Excuse me, sir. Can you please turn off your electronic... No, I'm playing Heroes of the Spy. Oh, sorry, sir. My mistake. It got a 4.5 out of 5 on Google. How bad can it be? You can play as this guy. Oops, I should have blurred out. To see the uncensored version, you'll have to download the game. EA was not involved at all. It even has a Reddit. Don't worry about that. Download Lines by My Legs to get $50,000 50 gems. Thanks, Konami.
Nice.
Hi there. It's me, J.K. Rowling. You know me from the series that inspired the Harry Potter romance.
Oh my god!
Tyler Oakley's autobiography. But I have another tale to read for you today, and it's about spoilers. Flashback. 2005. My 6th book is coming out soon. The kids are excited. The parents are misguided. And the hype is building. But the popularity of the series also had some unintended effects. It gave rise to 4 nefarious groups, houses, if you will. The first, the bootleggers, making and selling knockoff merch, as well as knockoff
Obama Sonic. Wow.
The second, the gamblers, thousands of individuals betting hundreds of thousands of dollars on the outcome of the story. Who would die next? Who would Harry hook up with? And the third
Forgot about that photo
thieves.
shoot.
One of them stole an early copy
Thought
of
it was
the book
from a play.
and tried to sell it to the Sun
Is
newspaper
it from a
for
play?
$50,000.
I only saw the photos.
This was getting serious. So the publishers started ramping up security. They put GPS trackers on all the pallets. Guards were stationed 24 hours a day.
Really?
No one outside of a very small group was allowed to get their hands on the book. But despite the extra efforts, there was a leak. Which brings us to that 4th group, the Spoy Boys. They didn't care about money. All they wanted was to ruin the fun. You probably know these 3 magic words. Snape kills Dumbledore. The spoiler started on a few small forums and quickly spread everywhere. And then it went from online to RL. Teens were taking to their model minivans and heading out to bookstores where queues to buy the Half-Blood Prince were stretched around the block.
Snape kills Dumbledore! Hey! Snape kills Dumbledore!
Oh my god.
But that wasn't all. They started printing custom shirts, posters, even car enthusiasts were getting in on the action.
Oh my god.
This is where it
But
gets
worst
me.
hit of all, were
Why?
the Sacred Potter forums. People were making accounts there and posting spoilers in every thread. I couldn't bear to watch.
Oh my god.
But there was an even bigger event on the horizon. The final book in the
Invisible
series.
Dick.
And this would contain the greatest spoilers of all. Fast forward to 2007. It's getting worse. There's now a 5th group, journalists, who are rummaging through my trash looking for scraps of paper. We started taking it very seriously. More GPS trackers, more guards. We made fake endings. We even got the GCHQ involved to conduct surveillance on some of those first 3 groups. We did everything we possibly could for my precious book. And yet,
Didn't
the
work.
retailer DeepDiscount.com sent the bloody thing out to customers a week early. And the Spoy Boys were more prepared and organized than ever.
Oh.
July 18th. They called it P-Day. Because they're not that creative.
Oh my
Attacks on
god.
the shores of the United States.
Harry's a Horcrux!
Dobby dies, Tonks dies, Moody dies. Dies for Harry because Snape likes Harry's mom. Malfoy lives, actually.
He is so dead right now.
Let's ruin some lives.
Oh my god.
Everybody enjoy the book.
Attacks in the streets of London.
Attention, children. Voldemort killed Snape.
Snape dies for Harry! Fred Weasley died in 637.
Oh my god.
And everywhere else, too. World of Warcraft.
Oh.
Circadia. More shirts. Posters with bolder font. More cars. Even a shitty cake. A few people even made a massive
Oh my
banner and
God.
hung it over the motorway to ruin it for morning
Hold
commuters.
on.
They were
Hold
stopped by
on,
police,
hold on, hold on.
thankfully.
So, I remember being on a youth trip in church.
I'm sorry.
When there was a group of girls, I believe it was the last book was coming out. And at this point, I was kind of just like, all right, I'm kind of over Harry Potter. Like, I liked it up until the Goblet of Fire, and then the rest of it just wasn't, it didn't hit the same for me.
That's fair.
But, so I was like, just being a cynical douchebag pretty much. As you can imagine.
Sometimes.
Me as like a 15 or 16-year-old, just being an asshole.
Toned down 30 is acceptable.
But I was giving them shit about liking Harry Potter just in general because the way they were acting about it. And dude, I'm talking about ready to kill me. Not for spoiling anything.
Just for
casting shade.
You?
Yeah, at all. And if I were to have spoiled something, it would have been at risk of my life. So these cats out here doing this at like bookstores and shit are so
brave.
lucky. Like, I guess he just couldn't include the clips or footage of them getting stomped because that's a real possibility.
This is the level of trolling that I don't understand at all.
What do you mean?
Why not let people enjoy things?
Because they're trolls. They don't let people enjoy anything. You don't know this?
But like, there's some level
Nikki,
of like sadism like involved in that. Like,
you are pure. You are awesome. But you lived under a rock, okay? Along with me, I did for a long time too. But yeah, the internet has trolls, and they are many in number, and they hold back absolutely nothing. So this is savage, and to these gentlemen I say damn and damn. Anyway.
But the hardest hit of all, again, was the Sacred Potter Forums.
Oh God.
2:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Someone managed to get access to the site admin. They wrote a message with every single spoiler in it. Set recipients to all, and hit send. Everyone registered to the site. Thousands of the most dedicated fans.
oh, and the
Oh
kids.
my God.
The only thing they could do was temporarily close down the forum.
And that brings us to why I'm telling you all this.
Okay.
Because there were always supposed to be 8 books in the series. And now you'll never get to read the final installment. Harry Potter and the unbelievable plot twists that change everything. Because you couldn't keep your mouths shut. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's tea time at my private moon castle. Toodaloo.
Oh my God. How do I not remember that?
I do not remember that.
Wow.
Off to the moon castle.
Yeah. She got sent off to the castle, evidently.
Well, there's just certain things that you can't do in this this time that she tried to capitalize off of, and it didn't work for her.
Didn't work for her.
Didn't work for her.
So anyway, that was the Harry Potter Skirmishes.
Yeah, so I definitely don't remember people spoiling things like that. I remember, obviously people who read the books versus didn't read, and they were like, don't tell me nothing, I don't want to know. So I worked at a movie theater, and the last movie came out, and spoiler, if you work at a movie theater, you get to watch movies for free, at least where I worked at. And we got a key for the digital version early. And usually we got to watch movies early, like the night before, like at midnight. So after we got off of work, like that Thursday, late at night, we'd watch the premiere movie for the following day.
Yeah.
So we waited and we waited for us to get the email for the key, and it just didn't come until 7 o'clock on Friday morning. And then we all came in to work
Just
at
early.
7 o'clock in the morning to watch the movie after we had just been there till midnight waiting for it.
Yeah.
And we had to work that night, and we knew this is going to be like one of the busiest nights we've ever worked.
Yeah.
But we were ready for it. And
That's crazy. Was it worth
great.
it?
Oh, yeah. I remember my
There you go,
stepdad
from
being
the
like,
source.
why are you awake right now? And I'm like, I'm going to go watch a movie. Bye.
What was it we tried to go watch the premiere of? It was like Captain
America. I don't remember
the second one.
the second one.
And I was just like passing out,
Fell
during the movie,
asleep.
falling asleep.
I
It
got
was so
special
late.
permission. I was like, he doesn't work with us, but is he cool to come? And they were like, yeah, I guess. And then
just
he
like-
just fell asleep. And then we left because you were like, yeah, I just want to go home. And I was like,
Thanks a lot.
cool.
No, well, I mean,
Use my special privileges
I was
for
just
you.
out. Yeah, I don't need your theater privilege. I was privileged enough to watch it later and be like, yeah, this wasn't worth me not sleeping over.
That's true.
But, whenever you have something that's huge and like a pop culture icon, there are going to be spoilers. Like, I have 2 mutual friends, and one of them spoiled Endgame for the other one about, like, all the shit that happened. He spoiled that Iron Man died.
I would be like, and especially for me,
Yeah.
I would probably punch someone in the
Their
face. if
friendship
they
has
told me
not
that.
recovered from that.
You're gonna have to
It's
tell me
still
who
an
it
issue.
is
Yeah,
after.
I'll tell you later. But it happens, and for me, I just try to remove like that much of a show or whatever affecting me to that
Like, you
point
just
as I
can't
can.
care.
Well, I mean, I think it's kind of like not healthy to get that invested in something.
That's true.
You can be irritated by it, but if it's like world shattering, then
But then again, if
That
it's something that you like grew up and like you're really invested, you've spent all this many years reading the books and watching the
spoilers
movies.
have never just. I guess like
I don't
one of
know.
the things that really bothered me were the spoilers in wrestling, where like the outcome of something really affects something that's going to just be continuously ongoing and never
storyline.
stop. Yeah, I mean,
Soap opera.
whatever you want to call it, the
Sound
drama,
like-
the
yeah, my
soap
grandma,
opera.
Days of Our Lives.
Yeah, like sands in the hourglass. But I don't know. I can see how it would be really shitty, but this is still funny to me. I don't know. I'm a Harry Potter fan, and I still think it's funny.
You wouldn't think it was funny if it happened to you.
Maybe.
You,
I don't know.
you
I'm
no,
not
I
trying
know
to say-
you. I know you. You would be so pissed off.
Never. Not
Yeah,
me.
you would.
But
You would go off.
yeah, I
You'd
probably
make a
would.
video
You
about how
probably-
pissed off you were.
let me tell you something, brothers. But
I've waited.
I've waited. Well, my friend who had Endgame spoiled was like, I literally waited 8 years for this. Like, it was a long time from Iron Man to that point.
Hold on.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
No. But anyway, so there you go. There you have it. Internet historian once again bringing
This was a
things
good
to
one.
light that somehow slipped between the cracks. I don't remember this.
Or if
happening.
if it was a big deal, like
it wasn't a
just
big deal in
didn't
my
s-
realm.
Yeah, it didn't stick with us.
I was probably too deep into oblivion to give a shit. Like, there's years of my life where, yeah, I was in the military. Yeah, I've been on hard times to where I probably wouldn't remember things that happened during those points. But the big chunks of my life that I can't remember were spent in Morrowind and Oblivion and Skyrim, blinders on everything else. So,
Even
yeah.
now, when you're not playing the
Even
video
now.
game, hey Chad, and you're just off in a distant
hello,
land.
hello. Yeah. So I missed it, and I don't remember it happening. So do you guys remember this? I don't know. Let us know in the comments section. And you should definitely go check out Internet Historian if you have not. He's amazing. He's a living legend. Great videos. They're hilarious. If you like our videos, give us a like, give us a comment, subscribe. We will be making more. And I had a great time watching this video. Thanks for watching it with me, Nikki.
Thanks for watching.
Did you like it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
got
Well-
to learn something new.
I guess for this one, that's it. We will see you guys next time. You made it to the end. That's awesome. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to be putting out some more gameplay footage, tons of reactions, gonna make some retro, like nostalgic videos, just having fun with this channel and trying to put out content that I hope you all enjoy and that I like to make. So go ahead and hit subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.